Okay, today, guys, I'm going to just talk about a really simple fix, but some alternative ways to deal with it. So, for a while now, I've been ignoring this problem. I'm going to fix it today. And this is a problem where if you've got the dipstick in the locking position and it's not staying, this is for the automatic transmission, of course, if it's not staying in the tube. And the problem here, I'm going to show you what it is and, a couple of ways to fix it. I'm going to take this guy out, though, and clean him off. And what actually happens here is on the end of the dipstick, and this is the original one, 20 years old on this particular 1998. What happens here is when you put the locking lever down, this guy squishes this rubber, and it's supposed to create a seal. And you can see right now, nothing's really happening because this is broke. Now, the straight up easy fix is just to get a new assembly from GM, which is what I've got here. And this is, for this particular truck, this is a part number 15996922. And you can see here on this new one, when I activate the lever, you can watch this piece here, and you watch this rubber, it's going to squish it and swell it up and create a seal. And that's how that's supposed to work. So let me go ahead and cut this little part number label off, and we'll get this guy installed, but I'll show you another thing you could do. Okay, I'm just going to give this a quick clean. And another thing too, when you get one of these, if you notice like the new one is straight, sometimes you buy one of these, and I'll provide a link in the description where you can get a search on these on eBay if you want to buy one. Sometimes, they'll get a little bent when shipping to fit in a box. Just make sure you get back that straight length so you'll get the right reading. And what GM calls these things, they don't actually call it a dipstick, they call it a fluid level indicator. Anyway, so put this guy in, we'll push him down, and now he's, you got it. I'm pulling here very significantly, and it's not coming off at all. So that's what we want. So what's something else we could do on this? Well, another thing we could do, I'm going to step around the other side of the camera here. Another thing you could do in a pinch, it's kind of ghetto, but you could do it. And it's something I thought about doing until I just decided this part wasn't that expensive. You can get yourself a washer that's going to be a diameter that will fit over this, right? This is just right size for the width of this indicator wire or metal here. And get yourself a very thin Dremel cutter tip. You're going to cut a notch in this washer. And you'll be able to slide this in here through this and pinch it on the other side with a pair of long nose pliers. And that can work out, and you want to make sure you get this right where it's going to stay on there and not end up in your transmission. But that could work in a pinch. Now I definitely recommend just replacing the whole thing like I just did. But if for some reason you just need a temporary fix, maybe you've got another problem and you've got fluid coming out of the tube and it's overflowing, you're just trying to get this thing to stay in place for a while until you can get a new one, this is something you could do. And again, you just want to make a very thin slit on here so that you'll be able to crimp it. You notice what I picked here is this particular Dremel cutter is just slightly smaller than the width of the metal indicator itself, so that I'll get the very thinnest fit in here if I try to slide this in here, and then I could come on the other side and clip it closed. Now I'm not actually going to do that because obviously I just swapped out the whole part. It's easy enough, but I wanted to show both versions. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. If you're having this problem where these guys won't stay in, they keep pop out, and there's really no way to replace this, best thing to do is just to swap the whole assembly out, but then here's an alternative until you could. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll try to help you out. If you found this very interesting, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.